Okay, last interview of the day from Monaco. Very fortunate to have Gene Clark with me. I've known Gene, too long probably, but a long time.
Since before dirt was.
Yeah, well, we both started in the industry a long, long time ago. Gene, welcome to the Radioactive Jack podcast.
Thank you.
Why don't you introduce yourself and tell the audience where you were born, a little bit about your early years and your education.
Okay. I'm Gene Clark. I was born in a little suburb of Kansas City, Missouri. So I'm a Midwest guy in Missouri, so it's a show me state. So I don't believe anything until it's proven to me. So I've been that way my whole life. I have a PhD in nuclear physics from Iowa State University. How did I get into this industry? I went back. I was in school in the days when, after post-Sputnik, so my education was paid for by the Atomic Energy Commission, and I felt guilty about taking that money. So I started working for the U.S. Department of Energy.
Oh, really?
To pay back.
Really?
And then I'm easily bored. So after 13 years at the Department of Energy, I went off and joined NUEXCO, which at the time was the world's premier uranium trader. Cut my teeth there. NUEXCO.
Right.
So I'm in part of what was called the NUEXCO Academy, because we all spread out after a bankruptcy in 1995. So, and then I was co-founder of TradeTech with Treva Klingbeil, on consulting and energy markets. Then got bored doing that, so started an energy trading company in 2009. So actually, we've done about $2 billion worth of business.
Wow, that's great.
As principals, and focusing mostly on supplies to China from Kazakhstan and Russia. So it's
only uranium, or do you trade other?
No, we dabbled in attempts to do rare earths, especially metals, but it hasn't really worked out.
Predominantly uranium.
Yes.
Okay. What else did you do?
Uranium conversion.
The company he mentioned, NUEXCO, which was started, in the 70s?
68.
68. By some guys who came out of General Electric, I believe. George White maybe, and a few others.
Payne Kibbe.
Payne Kibbe, that's right. They were the early pioneers in trading of uranium and brokerage of uranium. They also ran a nuclear, what would you call it? Not a website in those days, but a magazine. Every month reported the price of uranium and other related commodities in the fuel cycle.
The NUEXCO Exchange Value has been published every month since August 1968.
Right.
So it's the longest running price indicator in the industry. The original concept of NUEXCO was called Nuclear Exchange Corporation. It was going to be a bank where utilities, for example, with excess inventory could deposit it into the bank, and others who needed uranium on a short-term basis could borrow it. So, and the exchange value, the price was generated as an indicator of the value. And there's also, along with the spot price indicator, there was a loan rate that was part of that.
That's right.
Borrowing,
loan.
Yeah, so that's the original concept, but that didn't work out, so they just started becoming brokers.
The company changed hands at one point and became owned by a man named Orrin Benton. And he pushed the company into different positions where it didn't work correctly, and they did end up going bankrupt at some point. But the essence of the company continues through TradeTech in some point.
Well, the information side continued as TradeTech. The rest of it went away.
Right.
Except for the expertise which went out into the industry.
Right, that's right. So it was diverted. And then now lots of as you say, the
NUEXCO Academy.
The Academy
is what
is
other people refer to as people,
Sure.
graduates of the NUEXCO Academy. So
well, I'm glad to see you're still around. And still, you come here obviously to Monaco to see people.
Yeah, to see people, and I'm trying to retire, but I get bored easily.
Why would you want to retire?
I don't know.
Don't you have fun anymore?
Yeah, I do have fun. That's why I'm back in it. I have more fun.
That's right. Well, that's cool.
It's been a heck of a ride. It's a wonderful industry. It's one of those. Someone asked me, a newcomer said, "Why is everyone so collegial in this industry?" I said, "Well, because you never know who you're going to be working for next."
That's right.
So
the future is very bright.
We roll around.
The future is very bright now. So many new entrants. in the business and new industries wanting our energy. So I think looking much more positive than it was just a few years ago.
Definitely. So it's and a lot of challenges, but maybe not the same kind of challenges as in the past.
Well, thanks for stopping by. Any last thoughts you want to share with the people of the world?
The people of the world, go nuke.
Go nuke. There you are.
Right.
Very simple message, and I think lots of countries will. I think lots of new industries will. And Gene, so good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. A long time since we've seen each other.
Yes,
so glad to have you here. Now, folks, Radioactive Jack has done quite a few interviews here in Monaco today. I think this will be my final one for the day. Thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks to Rashad and David back at the office for editing this and putting these things together and out on the web. And I'll be doing more next week from Paris when I'm at the meeting of the Nuclear Energy Agency. Thanks very much, you all. Bye-bye for now.